drinking this, you won't make it to 50. Starbucks energy, that is a no-no. This should be illegal, I'm calling the popo.
Sometimes when you wake up, you have a random song stuck in your head.
Oh yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
It's because your brain might have picked up like a frequency from a radio signal from somewhere else. Because you know how like a radio, if you have it,
you don't know you fell asleep
until you wake up.
Yes, I did. Amazon now has 750,000 robot employees after adding newest warehouse worker digit. Yeah, they just added 750,000 Amazon robot workers. Yep, wow. They in beta right now.
Let's go and see what's going on in here.
Coffee is killing you. Stop drinking it. 5-hour energy. Stop taking it. All of these energy drinks unhealthy. It's full of sugar, fucking up your belly. Monster? Sorry. Throw it away. It's full of caffeine, so it's not okay. Bang. Causes high blood pressure. What is this shit in the stores they be selling? Red Bull, 37 grams of sugar. You might want type 2 diabetes. Rockstar energy fucks up your kidneys. Keep drinking this, you won't make it to 50. Starbucks energy, that is a no-no. This should be illegal, I'm calling the popo. This why America struggle with obesity. They approve everything. Who is working at CDC? For energy, get a healthier option. B5 alkaline, that is what's popping. Macaroon, Tungadali, and more. This is from nature, this not from a store. Take this instead of shit like C4. You killing yourself from the inside out. Call me more energy drinks that I miss. It's time to expose, we're calling them out.
Sometimes when you wake up, you have a random song stuck in your head.
Oh yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
It's because your brain might have picked up like a frequency from a radio signal from somewhere else. Because you know how like a radio, if you have it beside you, it can hear music and it can play music. Maybe you can't if you're not tuned in on the right frequency. But what if while you sleep, somehow you're able to connect to that frequency and hear things that you couldn't. Now back this, right? Let's take it to a next level, because I totally forgot about this. But satellites are a thing. And to see things on a TV through a satellite is a thing. Would it be so crazy that eventually there's a satellite that can put images into our head?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And what if, like right now, everything you see right now is an image that's being played in your head?
Yo.
Did you know that you have multiple spiritual bodies and they all operate simultaneously? So understand that you are not the brain or the body. As a spirit and soul, your physical body is just a vessel that you use to move around. Thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. So whenever you go about using your physical body at any moment, using emotion, you are using spiritual energy. Basically, your spirit is sending signals to your physical body in order for you to act out emotions. And keep in mind that emotion in this terms is only energy in motion being acted out. So whatever vibration that you operate on this physical plane, you are also operating on other planes of existence within that same vibrational frequency. So all of the spiritual bodies that you have in the spiritual planes are all fragmented down into what you do into this physical experience. And also who you are and what you resonate with in this physical experience. And when you go to sleep in the physical realm, you enter these bodies.
I'm finna give y'all the sauce on how you can improve your life with this easy ass method day to day to change your life, to go towards your goals. It can be done for anybody, anywhere, anything.
Bro, the best thing to do is write down what you want to manifest.
You feeling abundant every
day.
Write it down. What is one thing you can do different, plus one thing that is challenging you already, and one thing that can be a solution. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
You can't tell me you ain't gonna be the greatest person in the world now. You got the solution. Look, y'all.
People have
one thing
thoughts
that you can do differently every day, plus one thing that already challenges you, plus one solution. You just gotta think, because the only reason why you have not achieved your goals is because you don't want to. You gotta want that shit. You already know it.
If you eat at Panera Bread, you need to listen to this video, because right now there is a lawsuit because a 21-year-old girl just passed away from drinking Panera's charged lemonades. Sarah Katz was a 21-year-old college student, and now her parents have filed a lawsuit against Panera Bread saying that they helped in causing her unaliving. Sarah had QT syndrome 1, which causes the heart to act up sometimes and get out of beat, and she specifically stays away from caffeine. And Sarah thought that she could drink this charged lemonade because she thought that it had as much caffeine as one of the coffees at Panera. Well, little did she know that one large charged lemonade has more caffeine than a can of Monster and Red Bull combined. It's unclear to what level Panera Bread's drink actually did cause her unaliving and cause her to go into cardiac arrest. And it's also unclear if Panera continues to sell this drink or if they're planning to discontinue it. But if you do have a problem with caffeine and staying away from caffeinated drinks and you eat at Panera Bread, you need to make sure that you are looking closely at these lemonades and making sure that you're not drinking too much caffeine that could hurt you.
It has officially been over a year since Saudi Arabia made the announcement that shocked the world. So here's how far they've got in 2023. Firstly, according to the project's executive director, he estimates that the vital infrastructure for the city, which includes important roads, offices, hospitals, logistics hubs, etc., is roughly 20% complete. They say they already have 3,000 employees from 90 countries and more than 60,000 construction workers. In October last year, a drone video went viral showing diggers begin the massive job of excavating a staggering 170 kilometers of ground before they can even start construction. So if you fast forward to October this year, surprisingly, looking at Google Maps, you can pretty much see the excavation outlines for the full length of the linear city. In fact, according to Middle Eastern news reports, the line's hidden marina alone is the largest excavation project in the world, with about 1 million cubic meters of earth being moved every single week. And beyond just excavation, it's also being reported that they've begun installing thousands of piles, which are essential structures that help transfer the weight of the building above to the ground, thus helping support it. Offshoot communities situated close to the line have also had significant progress and are reportedly acting as fully functioning towns with hundreds of housing units, a school, mosque, post office, grocery stores, a bus station, and even a Starbucks. Their planned transportation system has had some pretty significant changes because it's been shortened by 30 kilometers, and they have reduced the amount of stops it'll have from 48 to just 9. The entire project is still being primarily funded by the Saudi Public Investment Fund, which as of 2023 stands at roughly $700 billion US. However, that sum also has to fund at least 3 other major projects that they're simultaneously working on. The line is still scheduled to be complete by an ambitious date of 2030. And because what they're trying to create is quite literally unprecedented, it's hard to say whether these targets are ludicrous or achievable. I guess all we can do is wait and see. But of course, as always, I'll keep you guys updated on its progress the entire time.
Jordan Peele, well, he's always been one to try to speak out. Think about it. Since, I would say 2016, his movies seem to be a little bit odd with the movie titles. I mean, Get Out, Us, and then Nope. Is this a message? Get out of the United States now, people. Get out. He's telling you right there. And think about this. Get Out also had a lot of underlying messages about conscious transfer. What about Us? Get out of the U.S. He's telling you right there. But really, what's the underlying message here? Things like underground tunnels, clones or doppelgangers, hidden messages. I mean, all of this talk about replicas, clones, and doppelgangers. You be the judge. And what about Nope? Now, people, get out of the U.S. now, people. But when you think about it, what is the underlying message here? We have been seeing a lot of UFO, cloud UFOs rather. A lot of cloud UFOs. So let's put it all together. It's right there in our faces.
Get out.
Get out of the U.S. now, people.
That's really
It's
what
right
it's
there in
saying.
your faces. But I understand people might think that this is a reach, but think about it.
I mean, it's
The
right
doppelgangers,
there.
the conscious transfer. It's a movie, but you be the judge.
Pay attention to the sky.
Interesting.
Not only is there planes freezing in the sky, but it's stuff falling out the sky also. It's a whole lot of stuff happening in the skies, but they really only showing us these airplanes. And before we get started, this is for entertainment purposes only. It's all games, it's all jokes, because y'all took down my last video.
A web-like substance falling from the skies across the area. That sticky and fluffy substance we were telling you about has been seen in Monterey, Santa Cruz, and San Benito counties this morning. It's like spider silk, but that has not been confirmed to be the source.
If you stepped outside today, you may have noticed this sticky web-like substance falling from the sky in the Central Coast. Viewers from all across our area have been sharing these photos and videos of it with us.
This sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. Spiders falling from the sky across California's Central Coast.
Disturbing story here. Hundreds of birds are dead after slamming into McCormick Place. It happened overnight. The Tribune reporting nearly 1,000 birds died after colliding with that building.
An unusual situation at McCormick Place today. Nearly 1,000 birds found dead. This is not a science project. These rows and rows of birds you see pictured here met their death in Chicago Wednesday night while making their migratory journey to the south.
What a look at the sky tonight between 7:30 and 8 in the evening. A day before the eclipse, we're seeing reports of this.
What is that?
Now, it was a lot of stuff going on in that video, but one main thing is the birds. I know I'm not the only one who's been noticing that the birds been moving real weird lately. Not only that, this is not the first time that a bunch of birds have been found dead, crashing into things or falling out the sky. And if you didn't know, a few years ago on I-95, it was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of birds just falling out the sky dying. You can go look that up. We are starting to see what's happening in the spiritual coming to the physical more and more every day. And with the spiritual coming into the physical, we are witnessing, and with all these shifts, we are starting to witness things that we thought were unnatural start to become natural. Things that we believed in that we couldn't see, we are starting to see it now. And this is why the media is not covering everything that you see on TikTok. This is why you are running into a bunch of distractions, a bunch of bad energies that's trying to stop you. And like I said in my last video before they took it down, it's time to start using your discernment. Your discernment from which is a distraction and which is something that you actually need to pay attention to and give your energy into. Because all of this is just energy harvesting. But like I always say, keep vibrating high and stay rich.
Oh, entertainment.
What's going on with the sky in Georgia? There's a rainbow around the sun. I guess that's the sun. And then there's two bright lights on the side. Yeah.
You can't see shit out here. It smelled like smoke out here. Like this, I've never seen this shit in my life. Like, I can't even see in front of me. Like, I can't. Fuck.
You don't know you fell asleep
until you wake up.
If you stop aging right now, it would take you a couple of years to realize it. Why do our ears click every time we swallow? The purpose of a lock is to turn a door into a wall. Your right hand has never touched your right elbow. Your car keys have more miles than your car does. Because of our cells constantly dying, we're all a little dead inside. Do you think someone has ever said, "Where are you?" in sign language? Who taught the first teacher? People have never seen dinosaurs, but somehow we know what they sound like. What's crazy is someone had to die in space for us to figure out that we need to go up there with a helmet on. The first person to die is the biggest trendsetter in history.
True.
We will never know what it smells like underwater. You can't explain what your tongue tastes like.
This is a real story from a police officer. He was called to this one house. There was a woman that they had to take out and bring to the mental hospital. She wouldn't want to listen to the husband, and the husband didn't want to deal with it because he didn't want to get like framed. Oh, he was hurting his wife, this and that. Facts. So he called the police officer. You got to take her. The police officer showed up to the house. The first person that opens the door is, I think it's like the son. They're like, oh, she's upstairs. And then he could hear almost like pacing on the wood floor.
You know, some shit's up there.
Before he went upstairs, though, the guy said, all right, just be careful where you step because you might step in blood. And the reason that is because she was pacing for so long, her feet started to peel. It's like torn off. Ew. Like the skin is raw and it's bloody. It's because she won't stop pacing. Right. He's already kind of freaked out. He goes upstairs, walks up slowly and shit. He goes into the room and he described it exactly like this. He opened the door and
Yo, did you guys see what's happening right now in Louisiana? Did you guys see what's happening right now in Louisiana? So I just make a video on my YouTube. All you gotta do, go to my bio and see the whole entire video I make about Louisiana right now. So I'm going to show you guys the little clip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say some more shit. So check this out.
More than a dozen people were taken to the hospital today after a pileup in Louisiana involving about 100 cars. And officials say so-called super fog conditions likely played a role. Priscilla Thompson explains.
A massive pileup. Wow. Shutting down this interstate near New Orleans in both directions for hours. Pickup.
So, as you guys see, so now let me explain something to a lot of people that don't understand. I'm gonna make TikTok go crazy right now. I'm gonna go viral with this video. So pay attention, y'all. So, Joe Biden told y'all there will be a dark winter, right? How long Joe Biden told y'all there will be a dark winter? So pay attention though, right? So what's happening right now in Louisiana is nothing but a setup, y'all. Let me tell you how they set up this bitch up. TikTok, this is not misinformation. You must understand. This is not misinformation, TikTok. Listen to me, y'all. The way they do this right here on I-55 over there in Louisiana, that's what they did. They know that people are going to work in the morning, right? And they know that it's going to be fog. They set this bitch up. And they know people are going to start driving, you know what I'm saying, to I-55 and over there in Louisiana. And people started to crash to that shit. Okay? And they want to make him seem like it's the fog, y'all. This is nothing but a setup by the U.S. government. They trying to kill y'all. So I suggest you guys stay tuned for the truth. Go to my bio and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy JP. I'm out.
Well, y'all trying to push that agenda on Andre 3000. Remember, he was wearing the dresses. Then he couldn't take it no more. He couldn't do the tour. It like went against him. What did y'all do to was it the same thing y'all did to Andre 3000, but he just didn't cooperate like Young Thug?
Yes, sir. Andre 3000 was supposed to be on levels of Kanye West, on levels of Eminem. But yes, correct. He just wanted to do the music. He didn't want to push our agendas, and he caught on really quick. You know, it's interesting. And with him catching on to what we were using him for, he bowed out. And see, we give you guys an option. He bowed out. He didn't want it. He left, and we let you guys do that. The problem arises when you agree to our terms and conditions of getting to the next level, and then you want out of nowhere. You want to just accept, you want to take on our terms and conditions and go to the next level, and then you want out. It doesn't work that way.
So he didn't get that far. Y'all just got him to the first phase, and he was like, I can't get this. He didn't get that deep into it.
Correctly. So we peacefully go our separate ways, and we don't hurt him. We tell him, don't tell anything you've seen or heard, or you notice he doesn't say anything about anybody in the industry. He just minds his business and gracefully goes away, and he's still rich.
Now, I done told y'all that they had these robots coming to replace y'all Amazon employees, didn't I? Yes, I did. Amazon now has 750,000 robot employees after adding newest warehouse worker digit. Yeah, they just added 750,000 Amazon robot workers. Yep, wow. They in beta right now. They're testing the Amazon robots right now to take you Amazon workers' jobs. Now, I really do hope y'all getting the gist of what I said the first time when I brought this up. If you do not know how to code the robots, or you do not have a trade that cannot be replaced by a robot, these AIs are coming for your jobs. Now, y'all see that number up there, right? 750,000. This is just Amazon. This is just Amazon that this happened to, right? I think not. I think that they finna start doing this in all of the warehouses. Y'all don't remember this earlier in the year where they laid off 9,000 workers? Yeah, I think that number about to grow. It's already said it affected more than 18,000 staff members, right? And then looky here come the robots to fill in the space. Is this crazy or not? Let me know what y'all think about all of these Amazon robots that's finna get rolled out in the warehouse in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. By the way, follow me on YouTube if y'all want more exclusive content.
All right, man. We have made it to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed that video right there. Dang, this camera look crazy. I have to start using this one. Give me a second. No, I was gonna use that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that video right there. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.